ladies and gentlemen, our Native American heritage here today, Awatre. Please give them a round of applause and be prepared to get out of your seats and rumble.
Thank you very much. We are a group of American Indian dancers at a global festival. Think about that. The first Americans at a global festival representing our own country. That's kind of ironic, isn't it? Anyway, we're happy to be here. We represent a whole lot of different tribes. How many tribes do you think there are in our country, United States of America, in the year 2013? Anybody have any ideas? 800. You're close. Anybody else want to take a guess? 12? Oh, 1,200. Not quite that many. There are approximately 600 different tribes and Alaska Native communities residing in what is now the United States of America. And you know what? We're not all the same. We are global, just like this festival, because there are Indians that live by the ocean, Indians that live in the swamps, Indians that live in the deserts, and Indians that live in the plains. And all of our cultures are very diverse. And so today, we would like to give you a short glimpse of what takes place in the diversity of Indian country. You know, I'd like to share some educational things with you because I work in the National Museum of the American Indian, and it is my job to share American Indian culture. There are approximately 5.2 million Americans who self-identified themselves to be of American Indian heritage. In fact, how many of you have some Indian ancestry? And you raise your hand and be proud at this time. That's quite a few of you. Well, you're going to see the dances of North America at this time, your own people's dances. And that's a wonderful thing as we add to this global experience that you're seeing today. We're going to do a dance called an intertribal war dance, in which we're going to bring all of our dancers here for our first number. So, would you please give a great big round of applause to the intertribal dancers of Awatre. our opening number for our intertribal dance crew. We're going to feature each of our dancers dancing their own unique styles. And to give you a greater appreciation and value for our dancers, I'll explain a little bit about the history and why each dance is done. We're going to bring out a dancer who represents one of the oldest dances danced in what is called the modern powwow. Now, a powwow is a celebration of being Indian, and powwows are held all over North America, from Alaska to Florida and everywhere in between. In fact, there's even powwows right here in the Washington, D.C. area. The first dance we're going to do is called the grass dance, and this is a warrior's dance. Warriors a long time ago who lived in the prairies and the plains of what is now the central part of the United States had a hierarchy of warriors. The leaders, they wore clusters of feathers on their lower back called crow bustles. And these bustles told a story. And some of them had these crow bustles, and it was like a general who had the stars. And so you could see who was the leader. Those warriors who were not designated to wear these crow bustles had tufts of grass tucked in their belts and moccasins, and these represented the scalps that were taken as spoils of war and war trophies. Today, these scalps are represented by the different ribbon and yarn that move gracefully with the wind. Thus, this is the men's grass dance. And this dance originated among the Omaha people of what is now the state of Nebraska. Now we're going to feature a different style of dance, also from the Northern Plains. These dancers are going to do a very special dance. In the year 1876, as America was getting ready to celebrate their independence during the 4th of July, news had reached Washington, D.C. That entire regiment, under the direction of George Armstrong Custer, had been wiped out to the last man. This was known as the Battle of the Greasy Grass to American Indians, also known as Custer's Last Stand. There was a song that was composed to commemorate this event that took place because it was a great victory. The words in this song say, there's a young man. He went into the battle, and they were carrying him. And he came out a great warrior, and they are carrying him. These are the words to this song commemorating the Battle of the Greasy Grass. It's called a sneak-up song. Sneak-up song. Our women were very sacred among Indian people because they are the life givers of future generations. And they were given prominent spots in many different tribes. They had a very regal and beautiful, graceful style of dance. Today, this dance is known as the women's traditional dance. At this time, we're going to feature Celeste Swan in her style of women's traditional dancing. Women's traditional dance. Now, we're going to invite all of our little people up at this time, and we're going to do a very special dance. So, I want all of our dancers to come up and get some of the little people, because you're going to come up and join us on a very special dance called the rabbit dance. So, dancers, can you go out and bring some little people up, please, at this time? And if you think you're a little kid that wants to come up and try this dance, come on up. A long time ago, there was an old grandfather, and he got separated from an Indian village. He was getting very, very hungry, and he was getting so thirsty, and he was about ready to give up because he was so hungry and so thirsty. But all of a sudden, a tiny little rabbit appeared to him and said, "Hey, you look hungry and you look thirsty. You need to come with me and I'll share with you my songs, my dances, and my food." And so the old man followed this young rabbit to a village of rabbits, all living together. And they had food that had been stored away, and they shared it and gave it to this old man. Well, when he got his strength back, he learned these songs, and he came back to his people. And he shared them with all the little kids. And this became the first warrior society of the Kiowa people, where they learned discipline, respect, how to follow orders, life skills that they would use from that point on. And they became the Rabbit Society. And each year at the 4th of July, or when the sun is at its brightest, they hold this ceremony. Now, another thing it teaches you is strength in your legs. And we're going to do this, and when we finish, I promise you, your legs are going to be tired and really sore, because it takes a lot of stamina to do this dance. So I want everybody to get way down low and put one ear up and another ear beside it. Now these ears can be up, straight up, or they can be floppy, or as you're dancing they can twirl round and around. Now as soon as I start beating the drum, I want you to hop up and down and stay close to the ground. And I promise you, by the time we finish this song, your legs are gonna be so tired and exhausted. This is the rabbit dance. Yourself a great big round of applause. See, I told you your legs would be hurting. All right, you may be seated, and thank you for coming up, okay? Bye. All right. Okay, we're going to do another really cool dance called Oyate Changliska. How many of you in 1992, I know I'm aging myself and dating myself, saw a movie called Dances with Wolves? Anybody saw that? Well, in the year 1992, Kevin Costner portrayed a lieutenant who went on to the Lakota Indians, and this picture won the Best Picture of the Year and an Oscar for the Best Academy Award. So, from this, there is a tribe called the Lakota, a real tribe. They're also known as the Great Sioux Nation. And in their language, they say the words Oyate Changliska. Can you all say Oyate Changliska? Oyate Changliska means hoop of the people. We have one of North America's finest hoop dancers. His name is Duncan Munson. He comes from the state of New Jersey, and he brought his hoops out. And he's going to dance through each one of these hoops, creating many beautiful designs found in nature. Watch for a man riding horseback, a butterfly as it comes out of its cocoon, the eagle, the tornado, various trees, various insects, various animals. These are all symbolic designs that he makes as he's doing this multi-hoop dance. And if you appreciate his effort and like one of his dance moves, please give him a great big round of applause, and I'll know he'll ham it up that much more for you. All right, this is the Hoop Dance by Duncan Munson.
Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse me. I hate to interrupt this fabulous performance here, but I need to make an announcement. We have a lost little child, little boy, over at the amphitheater. He's wearing a red t-shirt. Looks like a red phased out Angry Bird on the front of the t-shirt. We believe his name is Norgie. There's an attendant, again, at the amphitheater. Lost little boy wearing a red phased out shirt. Believe his name is Norgie. Please, whomever child this is, please make an effort to get to the child. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to do our final number at this time, which involves audience participation with everybody. This last dance is called the Friendship Dance, also known as the Round Dance in powwow circles. This is a very easy dance, and so we'd like to invite each and every one of you out here to dance with our American Indian performers. We're going to make several round circles, and we're all going to be doing a very simple step to our left. Our dancers don't have to pick you. They can just come on out. If you'd like to dance with us at this time and share part of our great American Indian culture, please come and join us. As a part of the theme of this festival, world cultures are about getting to know one another. They're about unity. Because many times we don't know about each other, and what we don't know about each other sometimes can be harmful. And so this makes us feel so good when people of many different social economic backgrounds, many religious backgrounds, many cultures, races can all come together and drop all these human pretensions and just be a part of the great human race. Now, we're going to make a big round circle, so we need everybody to back up. We're going to take all of the room right here in a circle. Jason, I think we're going to need another circle in the center, please. He's going to take a couple of dancers with him. Go ahead and make the circle. All right, some people please join him to make a circle, and we're going to close this big circle. We have plenty of more room here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it really humbles us and makes us feel really good when so many people come and join us as a part of the human race in this large circle called the round dance. All right. Okay, come join hands on this side, all right? Lock hands. And everybody back out as much as possible. We have some more people coming on my left, your right. Please make room for them. Oh, and don't jump into my water, please. I want to drink that a little while. Oh, excuse me. Let me get in the center. I'll give you some directions. Now, the dance we're going to do is a real dance called the round dance, and it is done at many American Indian events all throughout Indian country. Now, what is involved is I need everybody to step to your left. Your other left. Left, right, 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 left, right. And it's basically that easy, except we're going to put a little swag with this, and we're going to move our arms in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Now, we're going to be moving in a clockwise direction, which means following the sun in many Indian tribes. And in the middle of this dance, I think Jason right here is going to do a different version of this dance. So, audience, we need your help. We're going to establish some rhythm at this time. So what I need you to do is to clap along to this beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, this is the round dance. All round dancers, grab hands. very much, ladies and gentlemen, for honoring us in the friendship dance, also known as the round dance. What a wonderful testament to this festival and its organizers. We've come to the end of our performance at this time. But before we leave, I'd like to teach you an American Indian word. And this is perhaps the most important American Indian word there is because it means thank you. My mother is a member of the Asante Binuwakantang Dakotoyate, which simply means she's a part of the Great Sioux Nation. And in the Dakota dialect, the way we as Sioux people say thank you, we say Padamia. Can you all say Padamia? Padamia. Padamia means thank you in the Dakota dialect of the Sioux people. So, to each and every one of you, our friends, our new friends, and visitors to this festival, we want to say Padamia. Padamia. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Awachewe, ladies and gentlemen, Awachewe. Wonderful, wonderful music, beautiful, beautiful costumes. Thank you so very, very much. If you did not get your exercise today, you sure missed out on this one. Wonderful, wonderful performance.